Hey there! I want to walk you through a super effective workflow I have built that genuinely saves me tons of time and money when repurposing long videos. This pipeline takes any long-form content and quickly turns it into translated, captioned, and fully repurposed short-form pieces ready for posting. I'm showing you the exact tools and steps I use, specifically how I plug in a powerful service right in the middle to automate the whole process. Think of this as a streamlined, behind-the-scenes journey. Quick transcription, clean translation, smart clip generation, and finally, automated scheduling. First up in this entire process is getting a perfect, accurate transcription done quickly. There are several great transcription tools available, but the one I've relied on heavily for speed is called Descript. Now, I'm not here to sell you on the product itself, but I really appreciate how fast it spits out an editable transcript packed with extra features. You simply install it, start a new project, select whether you're using video or just audio, and then drag your file right into the interface. It goes to work almost instantly. For shorter clips, it feels virtually immediate, giving you a fully time-stamped transcript in mere seconds. The real magic comes from the transcript being completely interactive with the media file. As you listen to the video, the corresponding text highlights word by word, which is incredibly intuitive for review. If you spot any errors, you just highlight the mistake and type the correction, and boom, the text is fixed instantly. You can even trim out entire sections you don't want, and the associated video timeline automatically updates to reflect that removal. There's also this mind-blowing overdub feature where you can train a voice model to seamlessly patch any spoken mistakes in the recording. It's incredibly useful for polishing up narration before the final export, giving you super clean audio. Finally, you can export all this data as plain text, a Word document, or crucial subtitle files like SRT and VTT. So, step 1 is simple. Drop your large video file in, let it get transcribed, fix those minor typos, and then save both the text and the caption files. Having those ready-made subtitle files is a massive time saver when you plan to republish this content across many different international markets. Next on the list is translation, which I handle using the service DeepL because its output feels remarkably natural. The translations are significantly closer to actual human phrasing compared to many other machine translation options out there. You just paste your transcript text or upload the file directly into their interface. Then, you select your desired target language, and within seconds, you have the translated text ready to go. It supports a huge array of languages, and if you opt for a pro account, you can handle much longer files all in a single batch upload. If you are currently sticking to the free tier, you will probably hit those usage limits a bit sooner, but the quality is definitely worth the upgrade for heavy users. Here's a neat little trick for maximizing your efficiency. Take the SRT file you exported from Descript and copy its contents directly into the DeepL portal. Translate that into something like Spanish or Mandarin, and then save that resulting text as a brand new .srt or .vtt file. You can then upload that localized subtitle file right onto YouTube or your own website, instantly adding subtitles in that new language. This is a fantastic strategy for rapidly expanding your global reach to new audiences. I usually dive into my analytics to see which countries are engaging the most, and then I translate captions for that top handful of markets first. All right, now we arrive at the point where most creators stop, because the next step usually involves a massive, tedious manual effort. That tedious part is creating those short, snackable clips from your original long video for platforms like TikTok or Shorts. You could manually cut these segments in your traditional non-linear editor, but honestly, that process is incredibly slow and inefficient. This is precisely where the service I mentioned, Vizard, enters the picture and why it has become a core component of my content creation rhythm. Vizard automatically analyzes my entire long video to detect the most dramatic and potentially viral segments. Then, it generates ready-to-post short videos instantly. It intelligently finds the perfect moments to use as hooks, trims them precisely to the correct aspect ratio, and even suggests initial captions and thumbnails. Seriously, integrating this tool feels like having a dedicated editor whose sole focus is maximizing your content's virality potential. The auto-editing capability is amazing because it doesn't just chop the video randomly, it actually looks for energy peaks and punchlines. It focuses on those specific moments that viewers are most likely to immediately rewatch or share with their network. This means instead of spending an entire afternoon hunting through an hour of footage for maybe 15 good clips, Vizard gives me a curated stack of options in just minutes. From that generated stack, I can easily go in and tweak any clip, adjust the start or end points, or add custom overlay graphics. It can even auto-generate captions and reformat the aspect ratio perfectly for native posting across TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. Another huge benefit I absolutely love is the integrated auto-schedule feature, which eliminates daily manual posting stress. Once you have your library of short clips ready, you simply set your desired posting frequency for each platform. Vizard then automatically queues up those posts and handles the actual publishing according to your defined schedule. This completely hands-off publishing mechanism is perhaps the single biggest time saver in the entire workflow. You never have to worry about forgetting a day or second-guessing which specific caption you wrote for which clip. The centralized content calendar feature is honestly something that is severely underrated for maintaining channel consistency. It allows you to see everything that is currently planned for the future, easily rearrange items, and make caption edits on the fly. You can even preview exactly how the post will look when it finally appears on each specific platform before it goes live. If you run any kind of channel where consistency is half the battle, this central view saves an incredible amount of organizational chaos. Now let's be fair. Other tools out there are great at handling isolated parts of this process. Descript is outstanding for transcription and quick initial video edits, and specialized platforms certainly excel at translation. However, the real issue arises when you try to stitch all these single-purpose tools together, creating massive friction and unnecessary cost. For instance, stacking up Descript's advanced features alongside a Translation Services Pro subscription starts to really add up financially. Furthermore, manually clipping content using generic NLEs remains an expensive time sink, especially if you are trying to scale your content output significantly. Vizard truly stands out because its core function is specifically designed to bridge that gap between long-form source material and consistent short-form delivery. It is purpose-built to find those highly shareable clips, organize them efficiently, and then publish them automatically, effectively putting your output on autopilot. When you compare this to doing all the clipping by hand, Vizard successfully reduces many hours of tedious editing work into just a few simple clicks. That time saving is monumental if you are a creator sitting on a large backlog of valuable long-form videos waiting to be repurposed. Let me lay out the complete, reproducible flow I follow step by step so you can implement this strategy immediately. First, upload your raw source video file directly into the Descript environment for transcription. After tidying up any noticeable transcript errors, immediately export both the plain text transcript and the necessary SRT or VTT caption files. Next, take that clean transcript text or the caption file and paste it into DeepL to generate translations for your priority markets. Make sure you save those new, translated texts into properly formatted .srt or .vtt files for each language you intend to use. Then, you import that original, long-form video file directly into the Vizard platform for its powerful automated analysis. Let Vizard's engine scan the entire recording to automatically generate that initial batch of promising, short, viral segments. Review the suggested clips, make any minor tweaks to the start or end points if necessary, and then attach your prepared translated caption files. Alternatively, you can use Vizard's built-in caption editor to further fine-tune the phrasing or timing to your exact liking. Finally, utilize the content calendar and auto-schedule functions to queue up all your new posts across every intended platform. Set your desired posting frequency for each channel, and then simply let the system handle the consistent, daily publishing. Here are a couple of extra practical notes to help you keep the quality razor sharp across the board. If you want to ensure your brand voice remains perfectly consistent across all languages, you should always skim the DeepL translations yourself after they are generated. Sometimes idioms or specific cultural references might need just a tiny bit of manual localization to land perfectly for a new audience. While the auto-generated clips are incredibly fast to produce, I strongly recommend performing just one quick round of human review for anything going on your main channels. A brief 5-minute check-in before publishing can prevent an awkward mistake from ever reaching your dedicated viewership. Regarding ideal use cases, this entire workflow is absolutely perfect for educational videos or long-form interviews. It also works incredibly well for converting podcasts, webinars, or recordings from live stream sessions into digestible content. All those formats are inherently packed with dozens of micro moments that perform exceptionally well when shared on short-form platforms. I personally use this exact pipeline on my AI tutorial site, where one long lesson now converts into a full month of scheduled short posts in multiple languages. This system directly drives more traffic back to my main site and results in a noticeable increase in overall signups. To summarize my final thoughts, if scaling your content output without completely exploding your personal workload is the goal, this trio is unbeatable. That killer combo is Descript for the transcription groundwork, DeepL for lightning-fast quality translations, and Vizard for the smart clip generation and publishing. The result is a system that is incredibly efficient, highly cost-effective, and maintains content consistency even across different languages. You achieve all this without having to hire an entire team of dedicated video editors and localization specialists. I will be dropping direct links to all the tools I mentioned down in the description area so you can investigate them further. I highly recommend you try this entire pipeline out on just one of your older long videos to see how many great clips Vizard pulls out automatically. Once you see the results, you can confidently scale this method up to convert your entire archive of existing content. If you make it a simple habit to convert every long video into a batch of shorts immediately, you will be astonished at how fast your channel starts to grow. All right, I truly hope this detailed walkthrough of the content repurposing workflow has been helpful for your own strategy. Go ahead and try implementing this exact process just once, and I guarantee you will immediately save yourself hours of production time every single week. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you with another time-saving tip in the very next video.